See if I can unplug the camera and plug it back in. Yes. There we go. What a camera broke then. Transport. Oh, it's upside down now. Oh. Oh, yes. Alright. Studied with him, no. You Professor Big Protector? Nah, probably not. I'm still...
No, I merely studied with him briefly before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
Still.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
What do you call it? It's not even one that can change in direction.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
So.
It's impossible to do all of the homework they give you. I think they do it on purpose.
I should probably introduce myself. I'll put it on that too. That whole entire game is reading different stuff.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Yeah, that's gotta be awkward.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, She means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Oh, what's in that
Are
mug?
you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
What the fuck? Before I drink it.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Right.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Oh.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Okay.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
I'm gonna crop out a picture of
The guide will give
Can't
you
do it from now.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
I wanna get
Do keep up.
some action. I wanna get to like the freeway bit, because apparently there's like a freeway.
The guide appears
Obviously,
to have
I
some
gotta do the
information
versity
for you
mission
about
then.
that painting of poor
Hopefully I get to
Barufio.
like kind of move around and sort of do my own stuff.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Portrait of Buffalo. A portrait that fights for Wizard Buffalo and for his foreigner access. As an example of what happens when invocations are importantly spoken, he once said it instead of it. Found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. What XP stuff? He just unlocked a field guide challenge for progress towards completing challenges. Yes, cool. I think one of our trophies is get level 50. I know that's a picture on that club in the game. How do I get that? Field guide challenges. And the only way to acquire XP points. Like that's the only way I can get XP is for field really? That feels stupid. 1 point, isn't it? So yeah, okay. This is your wizard level XP earned from challenge and complete a level. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Okay. Collect your first guide page. Unlock the Raw Challenge category. New challenge you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Okay. Each challenge has tiered special awards unlocked at each tier you complete, from appearance to a critical uplift. Awards must be claimed through challenges when you come back after to collect awards you have unlocked. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Oh, really? Bastard. Oh, up here, so it's not like
No time to waste.
Hogwarts.
Your classes to
Another
attend.
one. Yeah. If I even on it.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Open the map. Discover a blue flame fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered blue flames. Okay. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house, common room and the Great Hall. Yeah. Select the south wing region to continue. Okay. In this view you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent the flames you discovered, including your own house common room. Grey flue flames reveal locations of undiscovered flames. Okay. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouse. Select Library region. Professor Weasley, I think it is, yeah, has unlocked the Central Hall flue flame for you. Use L to rotate the map and fast travel to Central Hall with square. Okay.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart.
Fast travel kind of anywhere from Central Hall.
Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students'
I need to
education
choose
in that
careful
regard.
spells because But I remember there's certain ones that are really good, then like, if I miss them, then you can't go back and choose out a spell, like whatever spell you pick and stuff with. So yeah, I'm gonna like set videos later on and just be careful with the spells I pick and what ones I can cast. Because some of them like really useful in action, like it can parry 3 enemies at once or kill 3 enemies at once, so whatever, anyway.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day,
Yeah,
and you have much to learn.
It's just a real thing.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create
I think I
additional
only get it
assignments
like
for you
Hogwarts.
outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Oh, that's a thing.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
What did you hear with? Did I evade it? Interrogation? Oh my god.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh. You can see available questions map. Okay, see the point. The completing the main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features and grant epics. Okay, so Phil Guard doesn't anyway get it. Maybe let's just count as Phil Guard. Some quests are locked by spell and for level requirements. In this case, you will need to be. Sorry, I can't read that off far away because parts are not that good. Required, and for have the required spell to activate the quest. Now, the spells can be earned by completing the first assignment. That's why I looked at or quest towards. Take track of quest to continue. I can now pick charm class or defense class. Let's go with the charm class one. And a new spell.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master.
That's how they have anyway with characters from Harry Potter. Oh, in the comic book I didn't know this. But maybe it does have some charm compass. The charm compass will lead you to anything. Tracking. Okay, cool. Task, charm compass. Charm compass will. Oh, okay, so it's still had a guitar. I had not a guitar. Maybe it is to play for. I think it's a banjo.
You must try.
What the fuck is happening here?
Revelio.
Oh, okay, I just walked through the door. I was like, what is it, man? Oh yeah, shit, so I could spin. And not go up, what fun it was. Defend against the dark. Ah, the detail in this game is actually really good. I think the real Harry Potter when you walk past statues like paintings moving and everything.
Revelio.
Okay. Begin class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Morgus class. Unlock the new spell.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm.
Hold the target closer to the caster, hold or to
Now, think of this like gobstones,
assign
if you will.
button to
But
cast
instead of
and
throwing the
put a
marbles
target
out, you are summoning
closer,
them
release
toward
R2
you.
to
The trick is to
areas
pull the sphere as far as possible, but not here. It's more. Or that's it. Not too much. Very good. Splendid. Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna use to it.
Here we go.
I've just got that thing.
Stay focused.
Let us see this.
I'm done, bitch.
Yes!
I got points at least. How's she gonna put? Nah, I think.
There we go.
Oh, yes.
That's it.
Oh, really? Achievement.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Phew.
Yeah, I don't go angry now.
Excellent control there.
Oh my.
Watch this.
Oh, wait.
Well done. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
No, but you kind of fucked it, I think. Oh,
A perfect score. Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done.
I'm on that kind of. I'm gonna hold it fast and goes.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I don't know.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm all right.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oh, how big?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Delivery block. Oh, maybe it was else. I just didn't know yet.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu. but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know,
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Another trophy. Attend your first class. Now we're too loud. So I can't even leave class.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Yes, now there's class. Side quests are available. Available side quests can be found inside region of Hogwarts marked as kind of whatever that's in with. Let's discover what is born in the world. These quests will XP or do not advance the main story. Don't know. Let's just go for like a bit of XP. So I've got all of these. Oh, so these on the side, yeah. I've just followed me in our lines. Same one second item. I don't know how well you guys can hear me. Anyway, I'm not.
Revelio.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Yeah.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I don't know what that is.
My brother.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
That was it. Half a bottle of flabbergasted bleach.
Revelio.
There, let me find that. Oh. That's a puzzle.
Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Renora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
I am only joking. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Neat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen it.
Oh,
Revelio.
I wonder what this is. I want to know. There's a secret chest in there.
Lumos. Revelio.
There's only one puzzle there. Oh, there's another one.
Lumos.
Something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen.
Lumos. Revelio.
This paper's flying out.
Lumos.
Come here, painting.
Revelio. Lumos.
I don't know how I get it.
Protego.
Oh, okay. Let's go. So, go do this other side. Do that other class and to play Call of Duty. Like, stream later. Oh, I don't really stream Call of Duty.
Is everything alright?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, it literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our mate told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Revelio. Accio. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio.
Okay, yeah. Wait, there's a chest behind there? I feel like somewhere down
Lumos. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Oh, those are locks.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Yeah, there we go. That's sure it's all right. Oh, no, over yet. Four out of 5.
Revelio.
Oh, I had to walk out there and it's a fast out point. someone. Oh, you bastard. I had that as well. What, no thing.
Lumos.
Yeah, level 3.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I do a video, so I think I can see him from the walls then. Oh, glow.
Revelio.
Giving last book.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
It's not allowed. What I would suspect.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Yeah.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want to. Reading my diary.
Where am I home?
Revelio.
Okay.
Accio.
Okay. I'm so good at walk on one side of the door. Okay. Yeah, this is a fun one. There you go. I have both of them spells. Oh, I don't know that one now.
Professor Hagrid!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. eyes, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso.
That was like Leviosa.
Levioso.
Leviosa.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Poet? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dunk deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As man. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want the fair using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
First duel.
Let's just say
I do enjoy life duel. Levioso. All my students for this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Hey, so win people.
I put you in the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is designed.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Not really, nah. I thought about my
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
I haven't did how fast I want. This side mission. So here I can like fast travel here.
Always something to celebrate around Hogwarts.
Fuck was that?
Stop a moment and listen to our song.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Leviosa!
Can I help you?
Lumos.
Oh, what if I lived it?
Leviosa! Accio!
Oh, okay. I'm not making it up.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Yeah. They take him down.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in cross wands, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Yeah.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin! We'll make you regret signing up.
Yeah. Well, you bitch. What's that one? Wait till we get a show. The controls for like for notifications now. Target lock does not really let you track enemies without aiming. Use L to change target while locked.
Protego! Leviosa! Leviosa! Come on! Your best Confringo! Is that all you got? Potato!
Oh, so that's cool. I didn't know it could take me in the fucking air still. Aha! I actually almost died there. Not that well.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first cross-bronze victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Let's just check the trophies for this game. Well, basically, I love trophies for this game. Which, doesn't sound very hopeful. A lot of it's like finally ends. I don't know, fuck it, I'll just go around there. I think we do it right at the moment. Complete all side quests, complete all teams of challenges, complete all collection. Nah. I don't like collectibles, so for every game you're gonna have to collect all the collectibles to get stuff. Upgrade a piece of gear, stun 10 different enemies using man Drake, like she has a new spell, I'm gonna have to learn. Electro boost, breed every type of beast, breed every type of potion, grow every type of plant, and upgrade a piece of gear 3 times, spend 5 talent points, spend all talent points. Okay, that seems fairly easy to do now. Reach the highest point in the castle, headmaster's upper study. Use Filipendo 10 times to tip 1 cowl or 7. Through unlock all 3 flames. Follow butterflies to the treasure. Defeat enemies in all battle arenas. Complete all murder challenges. Do all own dungeons. Find all statues. Defeat a total of 50 enemies using Vertigo as 2 pillars, which combo 100. Use agent magic on every enemy in the game. Learn as well to reach level 40. Okay, so I'm in level 50 now, level 40. Okay, so it seems actually fairly easy now. It's like, I can tell it's like, seems like it might take a while, a few days, a week at max, but fairly easy trophy to get.
Handy resource.
I'm gonna do like, I'm gonna half an hour trying to play Call of Duty, so one more quest.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Whatever.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Elmai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Well, music stand out for a little bit, so we'll be out of camera. So we got, you know, I just turn the camera down, see it, joystick, whatever. This week, first time I went to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts. Professors that, when completed, will reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be Mending Charm Repairer, which is required to complete a quest. You can track assignments on their progress in the quest menu of your builder. Alright, now the comments. It's a bit more cats on.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Million talks.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio!
I'll find the page.
Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
That's flying page is
New
different.
student was to help me with my stuff.
Revelio! Accio! Bring it.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignment, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
The mending charm repair can be used to mend broken objects in cases of impact.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Repair some. Let's just do a main quest.
Relieved to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Interesting.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
It's like a type flavor now.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's hour was perfect.
Protego!
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at.
Lumos.
But if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look! From the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted here.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Antes se cae por algo, pues.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onali. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy. Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydews. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can't
The
tell you
details
that
are
you are
so good,
certain to
but
find
it
everything
looks
you
like
want in
it does in
Hogsmeade.
the movies. I mean, I did play some of the old Harry Potter games. I think some of them like PS3 or something. I definitely did play some of the old ones. They were good.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
The first Harry Potter game that you can like actually
Of
free
course!
roam.
You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
I'm going to really just going with different things, shops and other points of interest that you can navigate using the filters. Oh wow, we're in a whole different area now. So here what? Format shows, points of interest. Save. No, you could track by both in X. Or at least get my own one before I end this stream. That's what I want to do. Ocean. I think this is how I'll make a compound. Oh my god, probably detail in this game. It's literally lots of watching.
Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Okay. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Wait up. Inches. Black for battle. Wood type. Interesting.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Just gonna go for Phoenix.
Ah, Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense not to do a thing. Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sense a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a Phoenix Feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
I'll go visit magic. We're gonna leave it here. I'll come back to it probably later. If you enjoyed this stream, please like, subscribe, and peace out.